The Asian entertainment industry has been hurled into chaos after shocking revelations exposed an alleged long-term secret romance between two of its most admired stars, Ling Kwong and Orm Kornnaphat. What initially began as harmless whispers has now erupted into a scandal so big that it has overshadowed every other trending story across the region. For years, their chemistry was praised, discussed, and even fantasized about, but never confirmed. Fans believed they were simply close collaborators who shared deep artistic synergy. Now the truth, or what appears to be the truth, is unraveling in a way no one was prepared for. According to multiple anonymous insiders, the romance didn't spark recently. Instead, it reportedly began quietly during a joint collaborative project overseas more than a year ago. While the pair's interactions seemed entirely professional at first glance, those close to the set repeatedly noticed patterns. Lingering glances, frequent late-night rehearsals, and the pair slipping away between schedules. Nothing concrete surfaced at the time, but the intensity of their connection raised questions even among industry workers used to seeing actors bond deeply. For months, these suspicions remained unspoken publicly, mostly because both stars have maintained carefully curated images. Ling Kwong is widely celebrated as a rising powerhouse, talented, eloquent, gentle, and highly disciplined. Orm Kornnaphat is equally adored, known for an irresistible charm that has captivated audiences worldwide. Together, they created a cultural wave that swept across borders, pulling fans from Thailand, China, South Korea, the Philippines, and beyond into a shared obsession over their on-screen dynamic. But it wasn't until a recent leak, one that none of their teams anticipated, that the situation exploded. A mysterious account on social media uploaded a series of audio clips, allegedly of the two stars speaking intimately. The recordings contained soft conversations discussing future plans, coded hints at secret holidays, and affectionate comments that fans found compelling and nearly impossible to dismiss. Though their agencies have refused to confirm whether the voices belong to the actors, online investigators immediately sprang into action. Within hours, dozens of self-proclaimed experts shared vocal comparisons, insisting that the voices matched their tones with chilling accuracy. The world reacted almost instantly. The clips spread faster than wildfire, igniting an avalanche of speculation and emotional commentary. Fans flooded social platforms, leaving long threads about how they always suspected something deeper. Others expressed betrayal, feeling misled after years of watching the stars publicly deny any romantic involvement. Supporters were quick to defend the pair, insisting that their privacy should be respected. Opponents argued that their silence now seems dishonest given how long they've been intertwined behind the scenes. The story would have been contained, perhaps even dismissed, if not for what followed. Just days after the audio clip surfaced, blurry screenshots began circulating online. These images appeared to show Ling and Orm during a private getaway on a secluded island resort, far from the public eye. Though the pictures were not crystal clear, specific details, like clothing and accessories the two had been seen wearing, seemed to match previous public appearances. A bracelet on Ling's wrist, identical to one Orm was photographed wearing months earlier, fueled even deeper speculation. Fans began piecing together old interviews, fan-taken videos, and Instagram posts, connecting breadcrumbs that suddenly made too much sense. The frenzy escalated further when an anonymous tip claimed that hotel staff had seen the pair on multiple occasions. These whispers described scenes of them sharing meals discreetly, laughing under the radar, and relying heavily on private staff entrances to avoid detection. Still no official confirmation came, but the lack of denial only amplified public suspicion. Meanwhile, their agencies remained frustratingly vague. A brief statement advised the public not to believe unverified rumors and asked for patience, claiming that the organizations were looking into the matter. That message only fanned the flames. Analysts argued that if the rumor were false, their teams would have swiftly shut it down. Silence in this case felt like admission. Because of that, fans kept digging, hoping to uncover more. The biggest blow, however, arrived when someone leaked what appeared to be private chat screenshots. The messages included affectionate nicknames, emojis, mentions of secret rendezvous spots, and plans that suggested they'd been together far longer than assumed. Though it's still unknown whether the screenshots were doctored, the emotional damage was already done. The public, now fully invested, demanded explanations. Sponsors began to feel the heat as well. Some sources suggested that brand partnerships started re-evaluating contracts, concerned that the scandal might damage corporate images. Surprisingly, other companies expressed interest, believing the intense exposure could benefit them. Whether that opportunism will be rewarded remains to be seen. Fans who once championed their platonic bond became divided. Some were devastated that their idols may have lied for so long. Others believed they had every right to keep their private lives separate from their careers. Emotional threads emerged everywhere, some pleading for their safety and comfort, others ranting about betrayal. Friendships fractured across fandom spaces, leading to heated arguments and even online harassment. Some people even believed that the leak was carefully orchestrated, to boost their popularity or perhaps distract from other controversies. Throughout the chaos, Ling and ORM maintained complete silence. Their social media feeds went dark. No posts, no likes, no comments. The silence felt deafening. Fans scrutinized every detail, including the fact that ORM removed a highlighted story and Ling changed his profile picture. These subtle shifts were enough to send timelines into further meltdown, with theories spiraling out of control. Some sympathizers suggested that the silence reflected emotional turmoil, that perhaps the couple was devastated by the invasion of privacy. Others believed their agencies may be preparing a carefully crafted statement. But more concerning whispers suggested that the two might be facing pressure behind the scenes. Pressure to deny, to apologize, or even to separate in order to save their careers. No one knows which thread is true, yet all feel possible. A recent update added gasoline to the fire. A close industry source claimed that Ling and ORM were seen together in a quiet hospital late one night. No context was given. Were they injured? Visiting a relative? Seeking medical privacy? The rumor left fans terrified, imagining the worst. Some speculated that they were suffering emotional collapse due to the relentless stress. The entertainment world continues watching every development. Journalists scramble for exclusive statements. Influencers speak out, urging peace. Fans remain sleepless, tracking every tiny clue. Some post emotional videos fighting back tears, confessing that they never imagined a day when their beloved idols would be dragged through such turmoil. Others express excitement, empowered by the belief that love should be celebrated, even if born in secrecy. All the while, the question lingers: did they hide their love out of fear?